Do you know who I am?
Bruh!
We are live.
We are live.
We are live.
Did I say welcome to the main event?
Run that thing back, bro. You mad?
Oh, man.
Behave before you talk about what I'm talking about, yeah?
Disclaimer.
Run that thing back. Nah, man, stay there in your corner, man. Run that thing back, fam. I don't want to hear nothing from you.
We are live, guys. I'm Joe, one further, the Cyber Nerds.
Revenue GS.
Mr. Blitz,
Welcome back to another Falcon and Bucky Barnes
/
episode review. Episode 3, Power Broker. If you haven't already, exercise your power and subscribe to the channel. Do that right quick. Then hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time I drop a video, and hit a thumbs up because you know this is going to be a fire review. Anyway, so guys, listen. Episode 3, Power Broker thing. Introduction to two new characters, two or three new characters. Get me. And when I say new, I mean characters we've seen before in the MCU, but they're just appearing for the first time in this. Zemo and Sharon Carter, Agent 13. Who wants to start? Where we starting? Get me.
I just love where they've taken this episode.
Mm-hmm.
It just felt like we went on a world trip and Zemo was funding the whole thing, innit?
Zemo's the new Batman of this team, innit?
Yeah.
Flying the man in private jets. Listen, going to shoops.
It was sick. No, I just love that how, obviously from the beginning, as soon as they get Zemo out and they go to that place, Police, whatever it's called,
Mandapore.
And it had the whole vibe when in Black Panther, T'Challa and the other two girls go on that mission, and I just loved the setting and the feel for it. It was completely different. Music was different. Everything that was shot was different, and it's just so good.
Yeah,
that we're getting stuff like this.
I wanna dive into that because I feel like this is not something that Disney are new to. And when I say Disney are new to it, I mean in creating an underbelly in a universe that's not known for having an underbelly, bruv. We're going to Mandapore, we're talking about gangsters, stolen art, all of the bottom level stuff that feeds that higher power of things. And I love that, bruv. But for me, the whole episode for me is just about Zemo, innit? For years, there has been a section of people who believe Zemo was like a dead villain, was like a throwaway villain. And I don't know I don't even know, our channel started on what? Was it Civil War?
Around that time, Civil War, Batman v
Yeah,
Superman.
so it's I don't know how much coverage of them we've actually got, but bruv, man has always said, Zemo is top 5 MCU villains, bruv. After Thanos, and Hydra, and it's mad because Zemo's Hydra, but not Hydra, but Hydra. Do you know what I'm saying?
He's up there with Hydra. I would put Zemo up there with Hydra. Simply because the fact that he split the team, bruv.
And this is the thing for me.
Without firing one single shot.
And the thing for me with Zemo is the only reason I don't put him above Hydra is because man was at a point an agent of Hydra. So for me, it's no matter what you do, you took 2-3 lessons in the school of Hydra.
But then you become surpassed the teacher.
Bruv, and then you went on I wouldn't say he surpassed, but he went on a different team, bruv. Because Hydra finished S.H.I.E.L.D. Do you know what I'm saying? But he finished the Avengers, bruv.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's bruv, there's levels to the team. But for me, it's I love that the reintroduction to man, and also them Marvel saying yo, for all you man who have been sleeping on this guy, this is what this guy does, bruv. You got to think about it, bruv. There was one scene for me where they're on the plane, and it's man's talking about the wine, and he's oh yeah, if the wine's dead, give it to these man. And Falcon is looking at him, and I was in my mind, I was raw. Falcon's looking at this brother yo, this brother is a criminal mastermind and is flying around in a private jet, while I'm over here going to the bank trying to get loans to get my family black, bruv. Look at the deep economical levels of what's going on between superheroes and villains. This brother's been in jail, bruv. He's been in jail for years, escaped, and he's got a private jet and Alfred waiting for man.
Now,
It's mad,
let
bro.
me jump on that.
Go on.
Agent Carter.
Go on.
Like, obviously, everything that's happened with her, everything that's happened, that her helping Cap and Falcon.
Yeah, she's a fugitive of America.
Do you know what I'm saying? But do you also not think she didn't try that hard to go back simply because, like, raw, look what these men are doing.
Mm.
They're fugitives for like the next 2 years. Why do I want to become part of that economy?
Yeah, bro.
Where I can be here, bro. You see the yard she was living in.
Yeah, fam.
Do you know what I'm saying? Downstairs was a party. Like, so obviously it just shows the levels of like, yo, like, I can be a hero and just be broke, or I can be here. Do you know what I'm saying? Which ties up to like who's dictating all this stuff in it, like, our whole story here, yeah, is mad deep. Cause like she can't go home, can't talk to family members. She's legitly living in a villain's world,
Bruv.
And all she did was get the shield back to Cap.
Bruv, but this is what it all goes back to me when we talk about the Sokovia Accords, fam. This is why Team Cap was always right, fam. Because if the government runs things,
Bruv, you're finished.
Bruv, if you're letting the government dictate where we're going and what we're doing, everyone's finished, bruv. Everyone's finished, bruv. So it's like, it's mad how I want to talk about this all the time, but Marvel just are looping back round, same themes, same concepts, different interpretations of the same things, how they change and weave into people's lives, bruv. It's mad, bruv.
And talking about heroes and the government, the propaganda
from
at the beginning of this episode, bro.
It was top level.
It's mad. I saw this advert, yeah,
Hydra level
about
propaganda.
Global Repatriotic Council or some nonsense.
It's a repatriation council,
bro, of a global scale. But that's coming from Cap.
Reintegrate into this universe after being gone for 5 years. Come on back.
Are you crazy?
And then it goes straight to a police EVR and Cap coming out with this shield like, wait, bruv.
Are you absolutely insane? And you can see this guy, he's thinking some celebrity. Man says, do you know who I am? Bruv, Steve has never said one thing like that. Man will run up in the yard, just take everyone out, and then get what he has to get done. This man has to ask questions like, do you know who I am?
This brother's a fed, bruv. This brother's a fed. Do you know what, yeah? What I love is, yeah, guys, listen, firstly, I know we haven't even said it yet. Look, if you're like, yo, this review's mad. These man have got mad energy for it. Do you know what? There was more energy on the Patreon watch along. Head over to patreon.com/the and just click Falcon and the Winter Soldier watch along. Click, you know what I'm saying? On the See You on the Next Level team, and you can watch this thing with us, fam. For me, it's mad because, like, bruv, for some, like, as soon as they had a propaganda trailer to begin with, then they dropped out the van, innit? And as soon as he dropped out, I was like, I've got no respect for this man.
You know what's funny about that? I want to see more of this brother.
No, bruv, I do as well, Sam. But the thing for me is, yeah, it's like, I don't know if I was incepted by Marvel in that scene, after seeing the propaganda and then see him hop out, being like, bruv, I just don't respect this shoe. I think that was them incepting me. Because then 10 seconds later, someone spits in his face and I was like, was that me? Or was that them telling me and then showing me that we shouldn't have respect for this brother, fam? Because he's an idiot, bruv. And like, bruv, imagine, man gets spat in his face and then he's all like, respect me! Like, bro!
How are you saying that?
Fam!
You got the shield!
Bruv, and this is the thing, bruv.
Man.
The shield, when they're talking about symbolism, like, bruv, the shield is a symbol, fam. But if you give the shield to a clown, it's a clown shield, bro. And that's what's going on here.
Man.
That one move, yeah, has dictated who's this guy is going to be.
Who, what, the spit in his face?
Yeah, because like he was obviously from the previous episode. He's trying, innit? He's like, obviously he's a meathead. He's a soldier, but he's at the end of the day, he's there, innit? He's saying, yo, I'm trying to do this. Even, tries to talk to these man, yo, help me out. Obviously, he was on a power trip thing.
Nah, he didn't say help me out, fam. But then, he said, you might work for me.
But then, as soon as, obviously, because he's the Cap, innit?
Nah, he's a dickhead.
He's like,
bro, I'll never call man Cap. There's no way, fam. There's no respect for like
as soon as he sees that, yo, he gets spat on, and he's getting no respect. He's like, yo, I can't do this thing the way my man did. I'm going to do it my way. Because even towards the end, he's talking to his mate. He's like, what, are we doing this undercover? And he's like, well, it doesn't matter. These men not going to come for man if we end up doing the job.
I spit in the face of those who don't want to be cool. Shut your mouth, bro! What's his name? Walker. Shut up, bro. Bruv, I don't even want to put this brother on watch because he doesn't earn the level of respect to be on watch, bruv. No, he don't, fam. He's just waste, bruv. And listen, from time Marvel have this where a brother's spitting in your face, yeah? Bruv, I can't even take man seriously, fam. Then he's talking about, we're going to run ops. Like, we'll go after them off the book. But shut up, bruv. Listen, my only hope for them two, man, is that with the 20 serums that are floating around in the universe, both of them, man, get ejected with it, and then we get the beat back. I just want to see these two go against Falcon and Bucky, maybe throw Zemo in there playing both sides. I just want the war to happen between them, man.
You know what's even
out there playing games with these
crazy with that as well? I think he might even go against Battlestar at one point.
No,
I feel like Battlestar wants to go with the books here, but this guy, he's so tethering on the edge. I think he'll even do over his partner.
I don't want him to be that unhinged. Yeah. I want these two. For me, I want at the end of this season, I want these two to be leave and be rogue and be villains. Well, not villains, but renegade agents of the government, like US agent and Battlestar, still working for the government, but he's clearly not Captain America. I want that to go on. You get me? I don't want him to have beef because I need that unified front to fight Bucky and Falcon in it. Now, back to Zemo, innit? Because on the private jet, as we're watching it again, Zemo's finesses Bucky's book out of his pocket, wallet, or however he gets it, bruv.
Where is his brother?
Zemo's the nicest, bruv. And it's mad to me because it's like, obviously, in, I think it's Captain America Civil War, they tell you about Zemo's past, basically, being an ex-militia agent, actually being, like, in the war, like, bruv, he's got bits about him. He's on job. Do you know what I'm saying? And they show it in this episode.
An agent that can beef, that can infiltrate, that can steal.
Bro, mind games.
Defeat the Avengers.
Yes, bro.
Without throwing one punch, one kick.
So,
like,
bro.
if you didn't think highly of Zemo before, you definitely, after watching this episode, you need to catch
reevaluate.
up.
You need to reevaluate your life first.
Because it's too much, bruv. It's just showing you the levels. And like you said before, they did this to show, let's show the world, or at least those who don't believe in Zemo, what Zemo's capable of.
Yeah, do you know what I think this is like? I think this is a deep thing when it comes to storytelling, isn't it? Because it's like, sometimes in movies, when you give, like, exposition for mythology, sometimes people don't take it as seriously as seeing the actual actions of the characters.
Yes.
Because it's like, in Civil War, they explain to you how deep Zemo is. And, like, they show you a little bit, but because he's only killing regular people, you're like, he's a regular guy. But they told you, they told you what he can do. But here they're like, all right, we'll show you. And it's like, now, I believe, bro, Bear Man will jump on a bandwagon because they've seen Zemo actually do something. But for me, it's like, bro, you told me what he can do, and he broke up the Avengers, which is no one has done in, a decade or whatever, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? So, it's, bro, I'm just here for the whole Zemo thing.
And to add more to Zemo is the way he thinks. Do you know what I'm saying? 'Cause
that's his own game.
There's that bit where Sam's like, yo, why am I dressed like a pimp? And he's like, yo, only an American would think like a forward
black person is a pimp. Yeah. I don't even know what that is, how you break that down to be like, that's like, I don't know what that is. Like reverse cultural, it's all mad. Because he's breaking that down to Sam himself. And that's what I'm like, bro.
He's just like, yo, go re-educate yourself on your own thing, fam.
Yeah, that was mad. That was a whole mad thing, bro. Yeah, and I love that, but for me, it's like, I want to see the deeper games that Zemo's going to get. Bro, for me, it's like, I just love every character in the show. All of them, fam. Like, Falcon's on a little rediscovering himself and understanding what the shield means mission. Bucky is on almost a revenge redemption mission.
He was moving mad.
Yeah, bruv. A revenge redemption mission. Zemo is carrying out the same mission that he's been on all super soldiers need to be gone. We don't need a universe of them. I used to work for Red Skull. I know what that means. I've seen what putting super soldiers on pedestals can lead to. Like he's on the same mission, and then Agent Carter's on. I'm trying to get back to my family, but I'm trying to make my world in it, my way in this new world. And it's like all of these things are just intertwined and so beautiful, bruv. I'm loving this show, bro. I'm loving it, bro.
Imagine what she saw, what her aunt went through. Imagine that also plays a part in the decisions that she's making right now. And then we'll get it later on, or we'll give him some next, like, do you know what I mean?
It has to, and that's why I was pissed when it was like she stayed, because it's like, bruv, I want her. I want to see more of what she's on. She's definitely on something else. But it's like, for this episode, she brought a unique perspective that we hadn't seen. Like, listen, I'm now exchanged to America. I'm on the next thing, and I'm thriving in this underbelly world, fam. And it's like, you man are still playing this heroes, cops and villains game. Like, it's long, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? But obviously, her mind's only on that because she can't go home. If she could go home, maybe she'd be on a different thing. But even rewatching that scene, she was the one with the hoodie on that rolled out just then. Do you know what I'm saying, fam?
I think she was.
She's been preying the whole thing.
Yeah, she's not a victim like she seems to be. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, she got caught up in their beef, and out of that, she made the best situation for herself.
100%.
But she's playing games as well, bro.
Like, someone's playing her.
Bro, imagine.
Because obviously she'd want to get back to America, but by her own means, she's not going to be able to do that. Look at the stuff she's got in her yard, like actual artifacts. That's money. With money, you can get what you want to get.
Imagine what her aunt taught her, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Imagine you're the little niece that comes every weekend to aunt's house, and aunt's putting you on game. Or do puzzles. Or do this, do that. On some Tomb Raider thing. Bro, could you see the way she was fighting? Come on, she wasn't doing that before, bro. I've been in movies.
No. She was on job. She's always been on job.
Like this, though.
They've never shot. And this is the same thing I said with Falcon in episode 1. You never spend enough time with a character to see them be on job. But for me, she was an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. for bare years. They put her to surveillance cap. She had to have bits about her. But today is the first time we're seeing, bro. She was on a little atomic blonde John Wick type thing, fam. You get me? Throwing machetes and that, bro. Yeah, fam. I loved it.
Ever since that bar scene, Bucky taking out a bear, man. Like,
listen,
that's what he just wanted to do. Is like, even though Zemo was like, yeah, just be the Winter Soldier, man was like, all right, Bucky goes that road real quick.
And you know what? Yeah, I loved that line that Zemo said when he was like, "Oh, man, got back into form real quick, bro." Because for me, it's like Bucky wants to be the Winter Soldier, but it's like, you know, when you've been. Like, even though he was asleep for the whole thing. Yeah, bro. That's who he is, bro. Like, bro. And it's like, for me, it's like, I want him to embrace the Winter Soldier-ness, but be Bucky Barnes at the same time. Do you know what I'm saying?
I feel that's what we're going to get on here, like him learning to balance that out.
And that's why I love him at the end of the episode saying, yo, if you don't want to take the shield, I'll go take it for myself. Because he understands, like, yo, if you don't want it, Sam, I can be the best Captain America he can be, like, trying to redeem himself, bruv. And I love that mission that he's on, fam. So this whole thing is sick, bruv. There was something else I want to talk about.
I wanna talk about the mask, the girl in mask.
Flag smash.
Yeah. Bro, because her thing is very, very deep. The crusade she's on is very deep, and obviously it comes from a place of victims, people that been left aside, cast aside, and now she's also like, it's almost like she's become the Magneto for her people, and she's taking it to the extreme level. We saw, like, for the first episode, she just out here doing the mission. We don't know what she's doing. They're just going up against her. Boom. Now she escalates the thing. Do you know what I'm saying? And she's like, yo, this is the only language these people understand. Bruv, that just shows us that there's a lot of things that's been happening to her and her people, that now she's like, yo, I'm coming back for you, man, just to feed my people. Especially when they were sitting on food. But we're talking about food, fam. We're not talking about peas, minerals, or anything like food for the youth.
It's mad to me because I feel like they're gonna end up being like minimalized in this whole scenario because it's like they was even talking about, the power broker's coming for us. And it was like, that's only one beef we're going to have to fight. Then I was like, rotted. Who is the actual power broker, fam?
That's a good
The one with
question.
Agent. I'm telling you right now.
Who?
Sharon's with the
Sharon,
power broker,
you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this Shelby got shot the same time Sharon showed up. That's mad suspicious.
I'm with you on that, bro. But who is the power broker?
That's a very good
fam?
question.
How did she get there?
Von Doom.
No.
Fam, listen. I might be crazy. I probably am. I always come with the crazy theories, fam. But the way man was talking about Sokovia being forgotten, them not taking the rubble or whatever,
Did
bro.
you just say Victor Von Doom?
Where's he from again?
He's from
them.
Latveria,
Oh,
bro.
Latveria.
Latveria, bro.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is we're being very international on here.
Very.
Very international,
Went
bro.
to Latvia.
We was all over the
Lithuania.
bro. We was all over the place, fam. And I was just saying, like, it's like for me, I'm not saying Victor, like Dr. Doom is gonna show up, bro. But let's just say Victor Von Doom was the power broker, and he's trying to get the super soldier serum, fam. Like, that's just something nice to have. You get what I'm saying? Like, the brother hasn't got to be there, fam.
I mean,
I'm just throwing it out, bro. I'm just throwing it out there. If it happens, it happens. And if it don't, mama.
I don't know what book you've been reading,
Fam. Bro, this is just me.
Spicy.
This is just me, fam.
That's spicy, but I think it's Sharon.
She can't be the broker.
Bro, why
I
not?
think she's been
The head level broker, fam.
Why not? Bruv.
And them man stole. Wait, she commissioned. Nah, cause why would she commission the Secret Soldier serum to continue?
You never know. We never know what it's something like. We need
That
to
would
find
be
out.
mad.
We need to find out what's happened between that time. Do you know what I'm saying? How did she got to be in Madripoor in the first place?
Because she cut. Because obviously she helped them, man.
Bruv, she can say that, but she could be bouncing from place to place. Like, we don't know what she's been on. Do you know what I'm saying?
bruv,
So,
I'm not fighting.
listen, Shield is pretty much finished. Like, bruv, like
Shield finished.
Listen,
It's still finished.
Far as man knows, you know.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean?
I don't know, bruv. I don't know. But it's mad, bruv. Again, this is the kind of stuff these men will do, and then later on, man will just get the thing in it. So I wouldn't be surprised if she's up there, and then later on we get told what happened.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, do you know what you need to do? You need to head over to patreon.com/cybernerds and like just be part of our watch along of Falcon and Bucky Barnes, because this thing is mad.
Look at this.
Yeah.
John Wick, bro.
It's all mad.
Come on.
It's all mad, bruv. You know when Zemo puts the mask on,
Bro,
Hey, it's mad.
the whole Batman thing. That was super
You see
legit.
this thing here? What it reminds me of? Is it Game of Death? No, the big boss, Bruce Lee with the bikes, and the guys got they're all suited up when they're coming through with the bikes. Bro, that had such a vibe from that. But I wouldn't be surprised if they got that scene from there, bro.
This whole thing's mad anyway. But
For
listen, ladies and gentlemen, patreon.com/cybernerds. See you on the next level tier for all of our
You're mad if you're not on the team,
for
bro.
all of our watch alongs. Yeah, Patreon is popping right now. And if Patreon's not your thing, make sure you're subscribing to the channel, hitting the notification bell and the thumbs up so you can get notified every time we drop a video. Other than that, I'm Joe on for the Cyber Nerds.
Baby in your GS.
So Mr. Blitztech.
And we'll see you next week on the next Falcon and Winter Soldier review. Bye-bye.